Well, we are about to know everything. Once Kash Patel, RFK, and Tulsi Gabbard get in and get confirmed, we are going to have some mega bombshells drops. That is if they get confirmed. And if not, I think Donald Trump should rethink his options there. But either way, please contact your senators now and let them know to get them confirmed. But that aside, we're about to know a lot of stuff. And in today's broadcast, I want to really hone in on Kash Patel because he made some mega bombshell statements at his particular hearing. And quite frankly, the Democrats are so afraid right now that they've even been resulting to screaming fits against RFK, even against Kash Patel. It looks like a freaking clown show if you watch the whole thing. But either way, there's some really huge information about to come out. But let's start first with this exchange between Kash Patel and Marsha Blackburn.
Listening to their questions, and it has led me to one thing. Why are the Democrats so afraid of you?
I don't know, Senator. You'd have to ask them.
Well, I tell you what I think. And listening to their questions and your responses, which we appreciate, they know that you're going to go in and you're going to clean up that political cabal that has been over there for years. You are going to reposition the FBI to its core mission. You stated that earlier in this hearing, and there will be no more political persecutions and no more two tiers of justice. And they have liked having two tiers of justice. They have enjoyed it.
She hit the nail on the head there. The Democrats have a two-tier justice system, and they're afraid because Kash Patel is going to expose it. He's going to clean the FBI house, so to speak, and he's going to get them right back on the track where they were supposed to be. After all, they were targeting pro-lifers, conservatives, Catholics, people who were in opposition to things that they believe. And it's been downright horrifying. Now, the biggest bombshell that was dropped during that hearing, and what is really going to make the Democrats afraid, is the fact that Kash Patel fully intends to release all the information regarding Epstein's little black book and list of names.
I want to talk to you about the Epstein case. I have worked on this for years, trying to get those records of who flew on Epstein's plane and who helped him build this international human trafficking, sex trafficking ring. Now, earlier I urged then Chairman Durbin to subpoena those records, and I ended up being blocked by Senator Durbin and Christopher Wray. They stonewalled on this. And I know that breaking up these trafficking rings is important to President Trump. So will you work with me on this issue so we know who worked with Jeffrey Epstein in building these sex trafficking rings?
Absolutely, Senator. Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past and how we are going to countermand missing children and exploited children going forward.
We all know Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself. And you know what? I think Kash Patel knows it too. And so does Mrs. Blackburn. But hey, you know, Dick Durbin has been blocking the information for years now. Take a look at this as a reminder, and this is on the centersquare.com. Durbin accused of blocking subpoenas, lying about Jeffrey Epstein flight logs. Now, we even have Blackburn demanding Durbin subpoena unredacted Epstein flight logs as Senate Judiciary Committee's first act. Yet, he never did. He ignored it, blocked it, didn't listen to Marsha Blackburn, our leader there. And he's like, nope. And the only reason you would do that is because you have something to hide, be it maybe he has to hide himself or his friends or colleagues, who knows? You would think that the Democrats would want to release information regarding sex trafficking. You really would, right? Normally, right? Nobody wants that to happen, yet the Democrats really seem that they do. And you know what's interesting regarding that? Senator Amy Klobuchar, when she was discussing information with Kash Patel, she even went on the defensive for Christopher Wray, who resigned. And he, by the way, also kept the Epstein list from us. Take a listen.
Do you know that under Chris Wray's leadership, he took over at a very difficult time, we all know that, appointed by President Trump, that during his tenure, the applications to the FBI has in fact tripled? Do you think people would be applying to that agency like in those numbers if they thought it was so corrupt?
The American public's trust in it is at 40%. That's an all-time low.
Did you say that the FBI headquarters should be shut down and reopened as a museum of the deep state?
Mr. Chairman, are we allowed to go an extra time?
Let's see, you get a second round. Before I call on Senator Lee.
Could he just answer the question if he said that the FBI headquarters where they investigate cybercrime and terrorism should be shut down and opened as a deep state?
Hey, Mr. Chair.
As a museum. Did he say that the headquarters should be shut down?
Mr. Chair.
I deserve an answer to that question. He is asking to be head of the FBI, and he said that their headquarters should be shut down.
Mr. Chair, parliamentary inquiry.
You got anything you want to say, Mr. Patel, before I go on to Senator Lee?
Simply this. If the best attacks on me are going to be false accusations and grotesque mischaracterizations, the only thing this body is doing is defeating the credibility of the men and women at the FBI. I stood with them here in this country. In every theater of war we have, I was on the ground in service of this nation. And any accusations leveled against me that I would somehow put political bias before the Constitution are grotesquely unfair. And I will have you reminded that I have been endorsed by over 300,000 law enforcement officers to become the next director of the FBI. Let's ask them.
So all she can do is, let's talk good about Christopher Wray and make up and misconstrue what you said, Kash Patel, to make it look like, some kind of circus or, She's really twisting information there and getting all gritchy, right? But she wasn't the only gritchy one. Take a watch.
Hear your answer, yes or no. Did you make money?
I don't have
This
those
is my
financial
third and last time I'm going to
disclosures
ask you
in front
that
of me.
question.
You have that information.
So you refuse to answer the question.
I answered 1,300
Here
pages.
you are, no answer. And yet you spread dangerous misinformation.
Did you make money? Whatever. I could show you clip after clip of the circus show, but I really want to highlight the points and what he's going to do. And probably the most powerful part of this is what he said, I guess, near the conclusion, I believe. But take a listen.
Senator, this may be one of the scenarios that most uniquely qualifies me to take command at the FBI. Having been the victim of government overreach and a weaponized system of justice and law enforcement, I know what it feels like to have the full weight of the United States government barreling down on you. And as the Biden Inspector General determined, those activities by the FBI and DOJ were wholly improper and not predicated upon law and facts. I will ensure, if confirmed, that no American is subjected to that kind of torment, to that kind of cost, financially and personally. And most importantly, I will make sure that no American is subjected to death threats like I was, and subjected to moving their residences like I was, because of government overreach, because of leaks of information about my personal status. If confirmed as FBI director, Mr. Chairman, you have my commitment that no one in this country will feel that pain.
Amen to that. We're about to get a whole new FBI. And yeah, if he has to get rid of half the FBI, then he needs to fire half the FBI because they are politically biased. We've had a political bias in the FBI for a very long time, and that crap has to stop. In conclusion, I'm so excited to hear this because I don't want my fellow friends and family members targeted the way that they have been targeted, and it's just absurd. In conclusion, I want to share this last clip between Kash Patel and Kennedy.
You've made a lot of people mad, haven't you, Mr. Patel?
Seems so, Senator.
You think maybe you've made the right people mad?
As my FBI agents, the BRIC agents told me when I was running cases with them across this country and around the world, if you're not ticking off some people, you're not doing your job right.
That's probably the best answer he could have given. He sells himself more to me when you have a lot of enemies. And apparently, his enemies are very afraid, aka the Democrats. Not because of any other reason than he is going to expose their crimes. I wonder how many names of Democrats are on that Epstein list. And I wonder how worried they are about that. And quite frankly, I do think there's going to be both Republicans and Democrat names on that. Very sadly, there are a lot of sick people in the world. But thank God we've got Kash Patels of the world. Remember, contact your senators. Tell them, let's get Patel confirmed. Let's get RFK confirmed. And let's get Gabbard confirmed. It's really sad, by the way, the things the Democrats are doing right now. We've had rhino Republicans confirm Biden's people, but yet we can't even get our own Republicans to do it. It's just sad. Anyhow, I love you all. But as a quick reminder, please don't forget to check out my sponsor, lisahavengold.com. As you know, China is thriving and they are buying up huge amounts of gold. And why? Well, because they know that gold maintains its value. That's why gold has become so popular. And not just gold, silver has also maintained its value over the years. In fact, it's gone up recently, especially because it's the paste that is used in some of these solar panels. So check it out and talk to one of their special agents today about how they can help you. And they can do that in multiple ways. They can get you a 401k, an IRA backed by gold, silver, and precious metals. Go to lisahavengold.com, fill out this information, and they'll even send you that free gold and silver investment guide for absolutely free. And by the way, on top of everything, I want to encourage you to give them a call on the number on the screen, 1-877-646-5347. And by the way, please make sure you mention my name because they are giving away this amazing 1-ounce silver coin with the eagle on the back. You can see it there. It's an amazing coin, but make sure you mention my name, and they're giving up to 10 of them away with any approved plan. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.